The Scorpio New Moon is here, happening exact November 1st at 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time. This Scorpio New Moon is incredible energy. At 9 degrees Scorpio in your natal birth chart is the beginning point of what will unfold for you in the next 30-day lunation cycle. This energy is about claiming what you are powerfully transforming and moving through. It's about facing your fears and stepping into your inner authority and truth and claiming your higher desires and visions as you accept and honor each emotional sensation that comes up by feeling it fully. There is a rising up in our embodiment as both the sun and moon are in a favorable trine with Saturn, which delivers emotional stability, commitment, and direction, and a sense of, I got this, I can handle this, I can move through this on my own terms and with my inner authority. Now, if we look at the human design holographic body graph, what's available to all of us on the quantum field, the first thing that we see is a quantum field channel of tribal abundance, creating a global definition for all of us between the will center and the splenic awareness center. Venus, our desires, is in gate 26, which is the energy of sales, is located right here, connecting with the sun in gate 44, which is the energy of marketing, right over here. Gate 26 and Gate 44 create a quantum field channel called surrender. It's the design of a transmitter. It's the energy of an entrepreneur. It's the gift of intuitive recall and evaluation of successes and failures to make decisions to succeed in the future and to survive. This energy is about persuasion and presenting ideas or products in such a way that they can easily be sold. This energy is projected energy and can only work when the other side has already invited you to trade or interact. The key is to be in the now moment, and allow the energy to flow through you effortlessly and magically. So the overarching theme of this new moon is about abundance and resources that we need in order to support our tribe, our community, the whole. So the focus here is about sales and marketing, whether you're selling your home or selling yourself for a new job or a product or service. This is perfect energy if you're selling something that already exists and then sharing your intuitive spin on it, which is the creative component. Just keep in mind that this is projected energy, so you need to be invited to share or responded to share, not initiate. The key to manifestation and to tap into the quantum energy that's available to all of us is to tap into the knowingness that you already are abundant. So believing and knowing that all your desires are already here, and then living and being in that energy. And allow the life to flow through your abundant energy and create abundance into form. Now, if we look at the astro chart for the Scorpio new moon, we can see that the sun and moon are in a conjunction at 9 degrees Scorpio, activating a new beginning, a new perspective, a new theme in Scorpio energies in our consciousness. Scorpio energy gives us the strength to powerfully face our fears, to look deep within our psyche, deep within the darkness, void of the light, and trust what we're feeling and sensing, even before it's understood or seen, allowing our intuition to come forth and lead. Scorpion energy can be private, mysterious, and hidden, and wants to be left alone, but in the stillness, wisdom and clarity can enter and lead. This Scorpion new moon can bring in something that you are ready to see in yourself, something that could have been hidden. Now, the sun and moon are making a beautiful supportive trine with Saturn retrograde at 12 degrees Pisces, this blue line right here. Saturn is going to be hanging around at 12 degrees Pisces for most of the month as he's getting ready to station direct November 15th on the Taurus full moon, which is the last time he's going to be transiting these degree points for the next 30 years. Saturn brings in the rewards of good karma on the 3D physical plane. And typically when he finalizes his transit on a specific degree point, that is when we powerfully receive Saturn's gifts. Now, the fact that this Scorpio new moon, new beginning, is trining Saturn, the best aspect in astrology, that's so favorable, so supportive, as Saturn represents stability, maturity, and longevity. But there's so much more going on with this chart and on the planet that is so powerful, which doesn't connect with the sun and moon. Mars at 29 degrees Cancer is in a build-up opposition with Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn. That will happen exact November 3rd. Both of them are in critical final degrees. Mars represents our body, our anger, willpower, sexuality, our action and reaction. In Cancer can bring up childhood trauma and memories, so protective and nurturing energy. It can stir up a sense of home, how you feel safe at home. Pluto psychologically evolves us. He represents death, rebirth, and transformation. Both Pluto and Mars rule Scorpion energy, which is the energy of war, which is helping us heal the war within us. So you may feel an oppositional force of some kind, or some type of crisis happening from within you. This might not be experienced individually, it may be collectively. It's forcing something to the surface, a deep purge, a standoff, heightened defensiveness. Now, it's important to note, because of the upcoming Mars in retrograde, there'll be two more oppositions between Mars and Pluto. But Mars will be in Leo and Pluto will be in Aquarius. The first one will be early January of 2025, and then the second one will be late April of 2025. Now, in this particular Mars-Pluto opposition in water and earth, the energy is interacting with the outer planets very favorably with 2 trines and 3 sextiles. And you could see them right here, the 2 trines, and then we have 3 sextiles. Trines in astrology means flowing energy. Sextiles are openings, options, and opportunity. So it's so favorable, which is typically not what we see in a Mars opposition. So whatever Pluto unleashes, reveals, destroys, and transforms, it's going to take some time for Mars to work through it, potentially through the end of April of 2025. But with this cradle aspect, with Uranus and Neptune, the positive sextiles and trines, the energy suggests that this is fated and right on time and part of the bigger picture of change and transformation. Now, because all the planets are either in final degrees, Pluto 29 degrees Capricorn, Mars 29 degrees Cancer, or near final degrees, Neptune 27 degrees Pisces, Uranus 25 degrees Taurus, and Mercury at 28 degrees Scorpio, we are sensing a sense of mastery, near completion, permanent change that is affecting multiple areas of the life. Mars, 29 degrees Cancer, is stirring up a sense of family, attachments, how you feel safe, where you go to get away from it all, from the noise, and take a pause as there is a buildup of pressure and tension. Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn, critical degree, the last final 19 days. What needs to be over? What is done? What is complete and closing out for you? The part of you that feels enough is enough. Pluto is asking you to hold strong to your empowered vision. So standing firm in your inner authority, desired outcomes, or direction. So where in the life are you done making compromises? Or what are you breaking free from? These are life-changing energies that are transforming all of us. It's always important to consider the greater good of all, the whole of the life, when making big life decisions. Neptune at 27 degrees Pisces retrograde is the energy of holding space for the endings, teaching us what it means to surrender and trust the process of what is ending as things dissolve and shift, teaching us to trust our body consciousness, our intuition. Its ebbs and flows between our emotional experiences and the healthy expressions of what you feel in each moment. Whether that's sadness, grief, anger, accepting the whole spectrum of emotions, and then flowing into forgiveness and compassion and gratitude and what you're moving through. Uranus at 25 degrees Taurus retrograde has been shaking up our resources, the ground from underneath us, our foundations, so we can have new creativity that is rooted in our values and enjoyment, that is in alignment with our higher purpose. The energy now on the planet is reminding us that everything is in divine order and symphony, beautifully orchestrated for us to trust, witness, and experience. Allow the tension to awaken you. Allow the pressure to burst and guide you. Allow the intensity of right now to be okay and right on time. There's something positive with this Mars opposition. It's a breaking through. We're meant to see something that has been hidden. I empower you to feel fully what comes up and honor what you feel and trust the divine within you. Trust your body consciousness. Follow where your body's leading you and trust your intuition. Be blessed.